And 24, the dealer is a bust. You win the hand, sir.
Hot damn! Bruce? God damn, how long has it been? 5 years, man?
4.
What have you been up to, man?
Well, the moment I'm at a casino, partaking in a game of chance, trying to converse with a former friend about things that occurred to us before this date today. I'm sorry, sir, I don't understand. Are you trying to hit on a 20? Ooh, 22. Bust. Sorry about that. And the other player stands at 19. The dealer has 14. 24. Congratulations.
Well, it was nice seeing you.
Walking away already?
Yep.
I see you've won the hand prior as well as this one. Some might say you have a hot hand. Why walk away from a table when you have a hot hand?
No. You see, Bruce, that's how they get you. They give you a false sense of security, letting me win a few, and then when I bet big, they take it all away.
How is that any way possible for Peter the dealer? For the record, that's not happening here. I can shuffle the cards again if you like me to. Well, I do hope to see you again. And I hope the period of time between our meetings isn't as long as the previous one.
And as do I. So, did you tell him about the movie? Where are you going, Bruce? Bruce? Samuel, what were you thinking, man? 5 years since Die Hard with a Vengeance came out, a movie loved by everyone. It was thought to be the best out of the entire Die Hard franchise. We, the people, were waiting for another Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis team up, and you choose Unbreakable? What, did you get the clip notes of the script saying it would be the exact same relationship dynamic between you two, where at first you bash heads and then you come together at the end? I guess that's what M. Night was trying to do, but it didn't have any of the humor at all. It basically boiled down to,
Hey man, I think you're really strong. No, I'm not. Shut up. You don't know me. Leave me alone. You are, man. Okay.
and ladies and gentlemen, that's Unbreakable in a nutshell. But again, Samuel, there were a lot of red flags to show you that you were gonna have a bad time with this movie. You see, my man M. Night is an inexperienced director at this point.
He really didn't hit his stride until he made it to the mid-2000s when he released some of my favorite movies. The Village, The Lady in the Water, and The Happening?
Please tell us what to do!
I need a second, okay? Why can't anybody give me a goddamn second?
The height of Mark Wahlberg's acting career. And I get it, M. Night, you are a new director who is trying to prove to Hollywood that you got what it takes to make it. And you got the chance that most of us dream about, but we never see become a reality. You got to make a movie, and that movie stars two of your favorite actors of all time from your favorite movie of all time. But M. Night, your inexperienced shows and your overambitious camera work.
Such as the beginning of the movie where they're at the train. It's a nauseating sequence of events seeing how the camera moves side to side and having us peek between two train seats.
It's an eyesore to look at as I find myself trying to move closer to the screen to see what these characters are doing. I get what you're trying to do here, M. Night.
Give us a literal peek into the backstory of the movie's protagonist, David, and his broken home life. But the dialogue and the way the characters are acting already show us this.
What you're doing here is just showing how truly insecure of a director you are, continually pushing for more, when we need less. And we can see that again in the next scene. What are you trying to prove here, M. Night? The dialogue already speaks for itself. He's the sole survivor of a crash. Stop making me squint, M. Night. My vision is already bad. Stop trying to make it worse.
But do you see the contrast in how I put the dying person close and out of focus, and I put David far and in focus, so nothing truly is in focus to symbolize how confusing the situation is for everyone involved?
There had to be a better way to do this, M. Night, without making the scene such an eyesore to look at.
Yeah, not my best work.
You can say that again.
Be like you. I'm not like you.
Look, I was young.
It's so cliche.
Oh look, a spiral on the background to represent how everything is spiraling out of control.
You should have known better.
Yeah, have the kid stand over it to represent how he's the catalyst to all of this. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You did nothing wrong. You made the last airbender. All is forgiven.
Yeah, so the big twist that happens at the end is when we finally realize that Mr. Glass is a very bad man. But if you didn't know that from the start, then you are seriously an idiot.
How is someone considered a sociopath?
Doesn't feel guilt or remorse. And the most eerie part about this is how his face stays turned as if he doesn't care, and the first thing he says to him is asking about how much a comic book is worth.
How much for this one?
He doesn't say sorry for the mess he's made. He just doesn't care.
Doesn't consider their own safety. He was going down the stairs awfully fast, descending with reckless abandon, all because he wanted to know if the guy had a gun?
Somebody that has a body that breaks easily would be more cautious as to make sure that doesn't happen, but Elijah was just careless.
Shows aggressive behavior.
No.
And this is the most blatant display of sociopathic behavior. At the very least, you can assess that the man is a little too obsessive.
I mean, come on. Elijah's supposed to be a businessman, and he's turning down a potential sale because the dude's gonna give the picture to his kid?
He just seems a little too hasty to get angry.
And M. Night even shows us Elijah as a child.
Yeah, that's a psycho killer in the making.
Already hating the world, feeling like everything is unfair, being mistreated by society and being called names, leaving himself alone in isolation. I mean, he doesn't even turn on the TV. Oh, hold on a second.
M. Night, were you trying to be creative here?
No? Well, yeah. Well, it's the past, so it's on TV like it's a rerun. Well, my vision is obscured by the television's reflection because the television screen isn't a perfect mirror.
This kid could be giving a performance of a lifetime, and I can't see it because of your goddamn directorial vision. And you want to know the worst part about this movie is? It's boring. Some movies have parts where the movie drags, but the whole duration of this movie is just one long drag.
It's as if the actors aren't even trying because all their deliveries are so monotone.
And you told them to do this, M. Night. You turned Samuel L. Jackson, a man known for his highly entertaining angry rants.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these monkey-fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane!
And you turned them into this?
I think this is where we shake hands.
I think this is where we shake hands.
Shouldn't you be an actor-director?
I mean, you had the audacity to put yourself in your own movie instead of casting someone else to play the part because you thought you'd do the role justice.
You should know when the actors aren't giving their best and stop it. M. Night, let me guess who your favorite director is.
Well, it's...
Is it Clint? Because it seems like you took his inspiration of just using the first take and then leaving it like that. And I don't know how it's possible. In a movie that felt like one big drag, there were moments where this movie felt like it would never end. Like the relationship between David Dunn and his wife. Oh my gosh, I was miserable watching it. It plays out like a bad soap opera.
I'm so moving there. God, just not now.
Good night.
I take back what I said earlier. A soap opera is at least cheesy. This scene is just two robots talking to each other. I mean, you can obviously see that Robin Wright and Bruce Willis have no on-screen chemistry. And yeah, I guess you can say that, of course they're supposed to be tense. Their marriage is falling apart and they don't love each other anymore.
But tell me why, when they're cuddling with each other, does it seem like Audrey wants him to get off of him?
M. Night, your early work was complete garbage. If you were to look up pretentious in the dictionary, you would find watch Unbreakable as the definition. You tried so hard, yet you still failed. At least you put this path behind you and you started making good movies. I'm so sorry, M. Night. Wait, why did we start filming next month? Oh, too bad. But why? Because this movie guarantees me a Best Actress nomination. With this movie, I'd be lucky to win a Teen Choice Award. So sorry. She actually quit. What am I gonna do? You really can't blame her, M. Night. It's the role of a lifetime. Clarice in Silence of the Lambs 2.